Welcome, adventurers, to the land of possibilities, or as the locals call it, San Juan Island. In this corner of paradise, you'll find everything from whale watching to wine tasting. Fancy a hike? We've got you covered. More into art? There's a museum with your name on it. And if you're a foodie, just wait until we start talking about the shellfish. We've got 10 island adventures that are sure to tickle your fancy. So buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through San Juan Island. Who needs reality TV when you've got a front row seat to nature's finest show right here on San Juan Island? Imagine cruising through the azure waters, your heart echoing with the rhythm of the waves, when suddenly a majestic humpback whale breaches through the surface, its mighty fluke shimmering in the sunlight. It's a spectacle that leaves you breathless every single time. These gentle giants of the sea are a sight to behold. Did you know a fully grown humpback can be as long as a school bus? And their songs, oh, they're a symphony of the deep, each note echoing through miles of ocean. Now here's a funny story. Once a tourist was so engrossed in capturing the perfect whale selfie that he didn't realize he had drifted far from our boat. Let's just say he ended up with more than he bargained for in his photo and a new appreciation for life vests. So if you're tired of watching cat videos on YouTube, give whale watching a try. Despite the name, Limekiln State Park doesn't actually have any limes, but hey, who needs citrus when you've got breathtaking views, right? Let's rewind a bit. This park got its zesty name from a lime kiln built back in the late 19th century. Yes, they were burning limestone, not making margaritas. The kiln's long gone, but what remains is an enchanting blend of history and natural beauty. With its stunning shoreline and lush forest, Limekiln is a feast for the eyes. You might even spot a pod of orcas splashing about in the distance. And the lighthouse, oh, the lighthouse. This 100-year-old beacon still stands tall, adding a dash of vintage charm to the landscape. So, here's a little insider tip. Don't come here expecting to find a lime grove. Instead, bring your sense of adventure and a good pair of hiking boots. So, Limekiln State Park. Perfect for nature lovers, not so much for margarita enthusiasts. Do you ever wish you could bottle the smell of a perfect summer's day? Well, at Palindaba Lavender Farm, they've done just that. Nestled in the heart of San Juan Island, this fragrant paradise is home to fields upon fields of blooming lavender. The air is so rich with the scent, you might just forget about your laundry back home. And it's not just the breathtaking views that make this place special. They harvest the flowers to create a stunning array of products, from soaps and lotions to culinary delights like lavender lemonade and lavender chocolate. They've got it all. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try their lavender ice cream? It's a treat that's sure to tickle your taste buds in the most unexpected way. But be warned, the strong lavender scent might make you forget where you parked your car. So come on down to Palindaba Lavender Farm, where the air is so fragrant you might just forget about your laundry back home. And for our cultured friends, how about a visit to the San Juan Island's Museum of Art? Because nothing says I'm sophisticated like pretending to understand abstract art. Tucked away in the heart of the island, this museum is a sanctuary of creativity. It boasts an ever-changing array of exhibits showcasing both local and international artists. From traditional landscapes to avant-garde sculptures, there's something to challenge every viewer's perspective. The museum itself is a work of art designed to blend seamlessly with the island's natural beauty. And let's not forget the charming gift shop where you can pick up a memento of your cultured adventure. Now you might be wondering, where's the Picasso? Well, he might be absent, but we promise the art on display is no less intriguing. In fact, it's kind of refreshing to find a museum that dares to ask, Picasso who? So, if you're looking to impress your date with your deep understanding of art, this is the place to do it. Next up, Roach Harbor. And no, despite the name, it's not a haven for cockroaches. Rather, it's a bustling marina filled with luxury yachts, charming boutiques, and world-class dining establishments. Roach Harbor started as a humble lime kiln site in the late 19th century. Today, it's grown into a premier resort destination with a rich history and stunning seaside views. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the name. You might think it's named after the creepy critters that scuttle in the dark. But no, it's named after Richard Roach, a British Navy man who sailed into the harbor way back in the 1840s. So rest easy, the only roaches you'll find here are the ones in the stories of old sea dogs at the local pub. So if you're looking for a harbor that's more about luxury yachts and less about creepy crawlies, Roach Harbor is your spot. Wine lovers rejoice. San Juan Vineyards is here to satisfy your grape expectations. Nestled in the heart of the island, this vineyard is a true gem, boasting a gorgeous landscape with rows upon rows of vines, each carefully tended and thriving under the island's mild climate. Here, the magic of winemaking comes to life as locally grown grapes are transformed into exquisite bottles of wine. San Juan Vineyards is particularly known for its Sigaribe and Madeleine Angevine varieties. These wines, with their unique flavors and aromas, reflect the distinct terroir of the island. Every sip is a taste of San Juan itself. The vineyard also offers an unforgettable tasting experience. You can swirl, sniff, and sip your way through their diverse selection, guided by knowledgeable staff. They'll help you appreciate the subtleties of each wine. And remember, like a good wine, a good pun should be full-bodied, so here it comes. Why not come to San Juan Vineyards? You'll surely have a grape time. So come on down and let's toast to the good life at San Juan Vineyards. For those who like their vacations with a side of cardio, Mount Grant Preserve is the perfect spot. This is not just a hike, it's a journey through nature's art gallery. As you navigate the winding trails, you're greeted by the symphony of the forest, punctuated by the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves. The climb may be challenging, but oh, the rewards. Every step brings you closer to a panorama that's nothing short of awe-inspiring. From the summit, you'll witness a breathtaking spectacle of the archipelago, the glistening Salish Sea, and the majestic Mount Baker in the distance. And let's not forget the wildlife. From the graceful deer to the mischievous raccoons, nature's cast of characters is ever present. But don't worry, they're more interested in their daily activities than in your snack pack. Just remember, the journey to the summit isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. So lace up those hiking boots and let the adventure begin. So if you're into breathtaking views and breathless climbs, Mount Grant Preserve is a must-visit. And in third place, we've got the Whale Museum, because who doesn't want to learn more about these gigantic sea creatures? This museum is an ocean of knowledge, literally. It's a deep dive into the lives of these gentle giants, exploring their social structures, feeding habits, and the threats they face in the wild. You get to see the world through a whale's eyes, or rather their sonar. There's an exhibit that even lets you experience the world from a whale's perspective. Now how's that for walking a mile in someone else's flippers? The museum also hosts educational programs and lectures that will make you an unofficial marine biologist by the time you leave. And hey, who knows, you might even get to meet a whale in person, well, in whale. But remember, no trying to communicate using whale song. We've seen Finding Nemo. It doesn't end well. So come on over and have a whale of a time at the Whale Museum. In second place, we've got the Westcott Bay Shellfish Company, where the oysters are so fresh they're practically still in the sea. Nestled in a serene corner of San Juan Island, this shellfish paradise is not just a dining spot, but an experience. The Westcott Bay Shellfish Company is renowned for its sea-to-table approach. They cultivate their shellfish right in the bay, ensuring that what lands on your plate is as fresh as it gets. The star attraction here, of course, is the oysters. With a taste as crisp as the sea breeze, these mollusks are a delight for the palate. But it's not just about the food. The dining experience is equally captivating. Imagine sitting by the bay, the sun setting in the distance, while you crack open an oyster and sip on some chilled white wine. Now, why did the oyster go to the party? Because he heard there will be plenty of mussel. So, if you're a seafood lover, you simply can't miss the Westcott Bay Shellfish Company. And finally, in first place, we have the San Juan Island National Historical Park, where history comes alive and doesn't bore you to death. This historical park is more than just a collection of old buildings and plaques. It's a living, breathing testament to the island's rich past. What's more, it's the site of the Pig War. Yes, you heard that right. A war over a pig only in the 19th century, folks. The park is divided into two camps, English and American, reminding us of a time when the island was jointly occupied by British and American forces. Here you can enjoy reenactments, tour restored buildings, and even play vintage games. It's like stepping into a time machine, but without the risk of messing up the space-time continuum. Oh, and for those of you who enjoy a good pun, let's just say this place is historically funny. You might even say it's a sight for sore eyes. So if you want to step back in time and have a few laughs along the way, the San Juan Island National Historical Park is the perfect place to visit. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 things to do on San Juan Island, from watching whales in their natural habitat to hiking the majestic Mount Grant Preserve. Whether you're a foodie, a history buff, or just someone looking for a unique adventure, San Juan Island has something for everyone, so pack your bags and let's make some memories. And hey, if you enjoyed this journey, be sure to subscribe for more. Remember, life's too short for boring vacations, so why not make your next one a San Juan Island adventure?